So, 12 minutes past 9, Monday morning, tipped. It was a 15-minute drive in here to get here this morning from the truck stop. Stayed overnight. And now it's, well, one saying 195 miles. And the other one is saying 190. So, you know, something like that. Either way, with a break, it's the best part of 5 hours. So it's going to be at 2 o'clock, I suspect, on the docks. As long as there's no fuckwittery, and of course you cannot guarantee that that won't be the case. Wet Monday morning, all sorts could be happening. Most people will be at work by now, so that'll ease the traffic anyway. Well, here we go. So overall, well, after the weekend, we all had a relaxing time. Oh, those were super quick lights, weren't they? Bloody hell. $13 degrees, it's very warm up here. Good morning. On you come. So it's just down here, couple of miles, hit a roundabout onto the M1. And then you know the story. M1, M40. No, it's not. M1. Probably go down the bit of the A5, A43, M40, A34 all the way into Southampton. Well, A34 down to the M3, bit of the M3, M271 into Southampton docks. Well, it's dry at the moment, and that's best of a bad job, I reckon. I don't know what the weather forecast is supposed to do today, but Some big old motorhomes in that place. It was nice and quiet in the truck stop last night. The lad left. I had a chat with him last night actually. He left about 4 o'clock this morning, and after that I didn't hear nothing again until my alarm went off. Is that nav saying anything, or is it keeping quiet? I think she's keeping quiet. That big hole there. I don't think she's saying anything. Every now and again she manages to turn herself off, and I don't understand why. It's alright if I know where I'm going, but if I don't, it's a bit annoying. I know she annoys me sometimes, but yeah, she ain't saying a word, is she? I bet I ain't got a radio either now. No. I'll have to have a fiddle around with that in a minute. So anyway, M1 southbound. I'm going to be left alone with my own thoughts, and no idea what we're doing when I get back down there. So we'll find out later on. I suspect it'll be in the yard, because there won't be much time to get anywhere by the time I've faffed around on the docks and got fuel and all very well saying you can run till 6-7 o'clock at night, but where are you going to park at 6-7 o'clock at night? This is the problem. No, it's you're buggered. Plus the fact that we're limited as to where we can stop anyway, being loaded. So yeah, I've got no hope of getting in the into any of the secure truck parking at 6:30 at night. Can't take it. Well, I can take the risk, but they won't like it. They won't. They won't like it when I say I can't park in there. Oh, you have to keep going. No, I've got no time left, mate. Yeah, it's like, what do you want to do? Oh, come on. You really don't want to be doing 48 mile an hour, really? Blocked in there. There you go. You've suddenly woken up. Yeah, clearly. Down to 47 again. Jeez. Let's get past. Slightly annoying. Are they on their phone? Let's see if I can have a look in. No, doesn't appear to be. Just with it. So we're now empty, obviously. Change the matrix signs. $60, that doesn't affect me. We don't get to those dizzy heights. So once I know what I'm doing, I'll let you know. Speak to you now. Hello, time now 10:30. Still don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing at the moment. There is no plan yet. So I'm about to come off in a minute or two at junction 18. I don't think I'm going to stop yet. I'll track on a... Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Save tyres, save lives. Yeah, I'll agree with that. So we're making good time, no hold-ups. An hour and 20 into the drive. Just to get round the one of the dirtiest junctions I think there is ever. Junction 18 off the M1 southbound. Still on target for 2 o'clock. I'll slot on the docks. So for those of you that have never watched any of this before, just as I come off on this junction, look to your right onto the ground, into the grass verge. So I come off here and I keep to the right. Bears. Check for the bears. Yeah, sat nav is working. I've got a picture, but I've got no sound, so I've no idea what's going on there. So stay on the right here. And look at the amount of rubbish. Oh, I don't know if they've picked any up. No, I don't think so. Look at the state of it. Look at all that shit there. Unbelievable. Where's he going? He's going up there, that's all right then. Left-hand lane. Durft, Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal. ditch round here, look, or very little. Keep all this top clean. Blimey, big mushroom there. Go onto the A5. Comes a little bit more scenic now. It's a 50 mile an hour limit along here for me. She's on cruise control, set at 49. Drop into a 30 here as we go into Kilsby. She's doing all the work for me. She's gradually dropping her speed down. 30 mile an hour. Didn't have to do a thing. Just steer. Technology. For those that say that, you know, technology can be a bit of a hindrance sometimes, and yeah, it can, but like it or not, it's here to stay. It ain't going anywhere. There we go. Didn't have to touch the brakes at all. Should recognise now that we're going back to a 50. That's the way it goes. I still see people on the Facebook groups and that moaning about mirror cams. And granted, yes, they do take a little bit of getting used to, but I think they're better. Personally, I'd rather have mirror cams than not have them and go back to traditional. I wouldn't like that. I've never had a problem with them in the wet or in the dark or judging distances. You should be able to judge a distance. Doesn't make any difference. If you're that bad, then you question your own ability. Personally, I think. Blue sky over to my right. just learning the trade. Go on then, my son. He was itching to get by me. Get out and check my caravan. It's a job that sort of keeps getting put back every weekend. Keep meaning to go up, we never get round to it. So maybe this weekend we'll get up there. Right, I'm gonna squirt some water on the screen. Oh, that's flashing the lights. Missed one. That confused them. Always does that second sweep just to smear the windscreen after you've cleaned it, you know. Good old Merc. This is a welcome change after the motorway. I like this little stretch of road. Nice and wide, easy to drive. Nice scenery. It cuts off that horrendous junction at Northampton. Southbound, it's almost every time I go down I get held up in traffic. It's why I come this way a lot of the time. It's just less hassle. A lot of companies give you set routes to get to places, you know, and that's the route you have to travel, and if you have to deviate then you've got to phone in and all the rest of it. We don't get that because we probably because we go to so many different places, and really they leave it down to us, you know. We're left alone. It's down to us to choose the most or the best route that we see fit at the time, you know, because you know, it's all very well someone in the office going, yeah, you need to go from here to here to here and go this way. Well, once that road shut, well, I don't know. And then you get planners that don't know their arses from their elbows, which is all very well. If you've got a good planner, it's not the end of the, you know, you're alright. But some of these bigger companies are getting planners in that know next to nothing, and they're leading them right down the garden path, causing chaos. So no, I'm glad we're left alone to do our own thing. And it's very often six and a half a dozen which way you go, depending on what part of the country you're going, as to which way to go. And it does vary. You know, there can be more than one way to get to somewhere, but I always base my routes on where do you think I'm going to have to stop. If I need to stop on the way up, and I know that the route that I'm going there isn't anywhere to stop, then I'll go right. What's the alternatives? Is there an alternative? Yeah, there is. Okay, I'll go that way then. Getting to Milton Keynes, that's a good one. From Southampton you can go up the M3, round the M25, up the M1, or you can go up the A34, M40, A43, A421, I think it's the A421 or the 423, whatever it is, straight into Milton Keynes, coming over from the left and then going into the right, coming in from the west. Both similar times, both similar mileages. But I tend to always go up the A34 purely and simply because I don't want to get stuck on the M25. Plus the fact that, you know, once you go past Fleet, there's absolutely nowhere to stop. So whilst you've got the, you know, to keep the mileage down and make the best out of the fuel economy, you've also got to take your own needs into consideration as well. It could be a nice day. Sometimes she slows down just a little bit too early, so I've had to go back on the gas a bit there just to push her along a bit more before we slow down. Van puts on the signal right at the last minute, left hand lane. His left hand lane. So if he's going left and then spins it round. Nice one. Luckily I was well clear of him. Another couple of seconds and it would have been a different story. But if you don't signal and let me know, I'm just guessing. Nolan's down here. Come on then. Well, any time today would be good. Jeez. I'm too busy eating a fucking sandwich. They nearly got a toot. Gentle reminder. See fuel's creeping back up again slowly. 189 there, I've seen it ran all the way about 191. It's nearly back to that £2 a gallon, £2 a litre, which is absolutely ridiculous. See, in France and Italy they're having problems with fuel due to strikes and all sorts of different reasons. France isn't that good for fuel at the moment. I don't think Italy's faring that much better. He was going to go then. A lot of the trees are looking a bit bare now after the rain we've had over the last sort of 72, 74 hours, last 3 days. Speed off. I wonder where we'll end up this week. Truck in for service Wednesday, so we won't be going too far Wednesday. Well, that depends how well I'm planned, of course. I have had it before where I haven't been able to make it back, even though I'm booked in for a service. So, and that wasn't due to traffic or anything, it was just, they sent me too far away. And it took too long to tip, so I couldn't get back. You can only do what you do. Now this is this little village here is a 50-mile-an-hour limit, but I really don't think it should be. Always drop the speed. I don't think we should be hurtling through here at 50 mile an hour. Should be a 40. The sun's coming out and the road's wet, we're going to get a bit of glare now. You look down over to the right. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but you can see a few villages and you see church. Is that a church? No, there's only the one. I thought I could see 2 or 3. No, mistaken. I think one's a chimney. I can see a church spire. It's always nice when you're looking down over the, you're up quite high and you look out over the land and you see a few church spires, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not religious, but it's just British countryside, isn't it? I was talking to a lad last night, and he spent 10 years in Slovakia. His ex-partner was Slovakian, and he lived over there for 10 years. And he said he was glad to get back to England in the end. They split up, and she's still over there, and he's over here tramping. And he was saying about, you know, he missed England. Will I miss England when I go to France? You know, it's a big question, isn't it? Will I miss it? I don't know. Lived in Germany for 5 years. Did I miss England? Yeah, to a certain degree. But I was younger then, and I missed some of my friends, you know. But even that was slightly skewed because, you know, friends change, don't they? I didn't go home towards the end of that 5 years. I don't think I went home well, halfway through. I didn't go home for 2 years. 2 years where I didn't even go back to my hometown. So I don't know. Will I miss it? Will I miss the UK? I don't know. The honest answer is I don't know. I suspect there'll be certain things that I'll miss. Not entirely sure what. Right. Well, we've got all sorts going on here. See, this is the problem with this roundabout. All the junctions are traffic light controlled, all bar one, which is my one immediately to the right. Now, I can be on green and there can be no traffic coming, and the bloke to my right is having to stop at a red light. That's alright. It doesn't always work that way. So as we come around here, I've got to get over to my left without anyone trying to come all the way over and into me. And the lights have changed, so I can just keep on going. But you've got to get over. Odd layout. There we can push on. Get the colours of the trees. Another couple of weeks and we won't have that many leaves left. Because we're near the end of October, aren't we, really? We've only got... Hello. I'm just going to dive into Cherwell Valley to use the facilities. And yeah. Oh, I know what I know partly what I'm doing next. I'll make a phone call in a minute. I'm going to my favourite container yard to get this box off. After that, I've got no idea. So we could either be in there 20 minutes and get the box off, or we could be in there 3 hours. It's just, you just don't know. Which makes it really difficult to plan. If not impossible. But anyway, I'm going to dive in here in a minute. Oh, red light, no I'm not. See what the state of play in here is. We're off. Sometimes I have DVSA in here. Not today though, by the looks of things. Spot down the end where I like to stop. Just about here. That'll do me. Right, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Hello. Let's get out of here. Difficult to see to my left. Nothing there. So I'm sorted out. Fed and watered.
After 900 feet, turn left.
She's back. There's a few Stewart International trucks in there. There's about 4 of them.
Turn left.
Alright. I haven't heard from you, and then all of a sudden you're gobbing off. Looks like they've been litter picking. Blimey. It's like a mass exodus. There's loads of traffic coming out here. We can go. $196.9 in here. Sorry, 208. 208. 208. Just let that sink in for a minute. If no one's going to let this truck out, I will. Oh, jeez. Go on, my son, on you go. Well done.
After 600 feet, bear left, M40, then turn left. Slow traffic on A34, E05. Traffic jam ahead between A415 Marcham Road and A415 Marcham Road. 7 minutes delay.
Okay. And watch out for them bears. Watch out for the bears. Well, I only had 15 in there, which means I've still got to take another half hour yet. I could have taken it all in one hit, but I want to get a bit further down the road. I'm going to make the lights very much dark, and the road's really slippy.
After 300 feet, bear left, M40, then turn left.
Bear left. Come on. I noticed to my right they've straightened out the traffic light pole.
Turn left, M40, then take the motorway.
And we're off. Dry roads. Come on. Truck drivers moved out. Let me through.
M40 to Oxford for 3.5 miles.
Watch him as he comes on through. Is he going to overtake me? Can't be going slower than me. Go on, my son, on you go. The WS's. All sorts of rumours flying around about these boys at the moment. Some people saying they've been asked to take a 25% pay cut. Some people saying it's just some of the drivers. I don't know what differentiates the some from the others. Don't know. So I don't know how true that is. But if it is true, then that is shocking. 25%. Take the piss. Now that's a day. That's a day off your wages, nearly. Working one day for nothing. And for those of you who don't know who WS is, William Stobart, which is the son of Eddie. WS stands for William Stobart. That's why sometimes, or you did in the past, you did see Stobarts pulling, or William Stobarts pulling Steady Eddie's trailers and vice versa. Now Eddie's been bought out by Kalina. WS are a standalone outfit now, and partly run by, this is where it gets confusing, this is where people get confused. So you had Eddie Stobart to start off with. William Stobart, boys in front, that's the son of Eddie Stobart, the original founder of Eddie Stobart's. But William named his son Eddie. So you've also got Eddie Stobart Junior. No, Junior, it would be like, it wouldn't even be Junior, would it? It would be like Great Junior, I don't know, what do you call him? Because Eddie was his granddad. So anyway, so you get the grandson working for the father. Yeah. But I don't think William Stobart learned from what happened to Eddie Stobart, where they went in at the lowest possible price, and in most of the cases not even making a profit, just to undercut and buy out all the small companies. And William Stobarts are doing the same. Now they've caught a cold and asking their drivers to take a 25% pay rise. Well, fucking hell. Hang on a minute. I watched you swan around in a helicopter. Yeah, that's the other. Do you know what I mean? Something not quite right there. You wouldn't have me working for him, I tell you. Okay, a lot of brake lights going on here. What's occurring? 1.5 miles to go, and we're down to a crawl. Usual. Doesn't take much. But at least we're moving.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 9E05 towards Oxford.
Yeah, we're going along, we're tipping along now. Not quite sure what that was all about. Concertina effect. Phantom traffic hold-ups. So we'll just go onto the A34 and I'll leave you to it.
Slow traffic on A34, E05, traffic jam ahead, between the 1260 freeway and the 1260 freeway. After half a mile, take the exit 9E05 towards Oxford, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A34. Slow traffic on A34, E05, traffic jam ahead, between the 1260 freeway and the 1260 freeway, 3 minutes delay.
She got a lisp.
Take the exit.
Oh no!
Then go right
Oh,
on the
my word.
roundabout and take the third exit.
It was better when you were quiet. 15-minute delay, it's telling me. That's not in the plan. That's definitely not in the plan.
quarter of a mile, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A34, towards Oxford.
Yeah, okay. We got it. We got it.
On the roundabout and take the third exit, A34, towards Oxford.
Starling's to my right. I don't know whether you're going to catch them or not. They've gone a different. They might come back into shot.
Take the exit, A34.
You might see them. What's it called? A murmuration. Murmuration, is that right? I think so. Always good to see them. They're really cool. I love watching that.
Follow A34 towards Oxford for 12 miles.
12 miles, 17-minute delay. One of 7 minutes and one of 10 minutes. Can't wait to get stuck in that. Good job I used the facilities back there. We might have been on Code Brown again. Anyway. That's about as much as I know. I'll speak to you later. Hello. Oh dear. Time now 13:43. I was just on a half-hour break, and I was just reading through a couple of the comments that are left for me, like I do. So I always try to answer them if I can. And there was reference to one of my recent videos that mentioned about epic truck driver fell. And yeah, I made no bones about it. It was designed to lead you down the garden path. So I wanted to see how many people. It's all about human nature, isn't it? People love to watch people fail and then comment on it. So we had one. I'm not sure if you're going to be watching this or not, fella, because you said you're not going to bother watching anymore. So you fell for it. You watched because you wanted to watch somebody fail. And that's all I was trying to prove. That's why people do it. But then you went and commented on it. So, oh dear. Human nature is a fascinating subject, isn't it? Fascinating. And I've been proved right now. I've been looking at the stats and they've gone through the roof for that particular video. So, bizarre. People like to watch people fail. But why? Why is the question? Why? That's the bit I don't understand. explain in the video about why I titled it like it is. You still went on to complain about it. Brilliant. Oh well. So there is a loose plan, and it is a very loose plan for tomorrow. Well, no, the plan's okay. It's how I go about and how I do it is the loose bit. Daventry, 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, not a problem. It's whether I pick the box up today, or whether I can get to pick the box up today, or whether I've got to go on the docks in the morning to pick it up. If it's in the morning, it's 2 o'clock on the docks. 2 o'clock. Gives me an hour on the docks and 3 hours to get out the road. It's 2.5. Give yourself a bit of wiggle room. 3 hours up the road. If I get it on this afternoon, it means I don't have to get out so early, and I might be able to get up the road by now. So it really does depend on how long it's going to take me to get this box off, then whether I can get a slot on the docks. Yeah, so I'm in the lap of the god still. So at least I know where I'm. Well, I know I'm going to Daventry. I don't know where in Daventry yet. It's just said Daventry. I've got a suspicion. I don't know if it's a tip, a live tip, or it's a drop and swap. No idea. They haven't deemed me trustful enough to be enriched with that information yet. Not that it makes a great deal of difference. So anyway, that's the scores on the doors. I'm waiting for a few more. I'm surprised I haven't. That comment would crack me up. I'm surprised there won't be a few more, I suspect, come through. Oh, it's clickbait. Yeah, it was designed for that. To see how gullible, no, not gullible, but see if you chose to watch it because you wanted to watch someone fail. All the regular people that watch me day in, day out, week in, week out, totally fine. Not one person has said, oh, that was clickbait. No, because one person, it doesn't matter what you call it, I don't even bother looking at the title, I just click. And thank you very much. And you know, that's brilliant, and that's just amazing. And again, humbled by it. But those new people coming in and watching it and going, well, trick's on you, like I said in the video. You watched it because you want to watch someone fail. And that, I think, is a bit of a sad reflection on society, today's society. We're all guilty of it to some degree, myself included. But it is a sad reflection, isn't it? You know, you've got to admit that. Yeah. Strange. Anyway, on that note, when I get a clearer picture of what's actually happening, which I suspect won't be for another hour or so, I'll let you know. Or not, as the case may be. Speak to you later. Hello. Time now is 16:09, and hour and a half to get the box off. Ridiculous. Just I don't know. Hour and a half, really. Does this guy want to go? Well, a good deed for the day. That's the first one I've done today. Probably my last. Fight my way back through the traffic, although it doesn't look too bad. So I'm empty skelly, and we go back onto the dock. There's to go on the docks tomorrow morning. I could have gone on today, but well, if you're going to go. You went to go and then stopped, and then yeah, there's at least an hour to an hour and a half, another hour and a half. And I haven't got the will to live to do that. Oh, what's going on here? All over the place. Pick a lane. How many lanes do you want? I'm sure you changed lanes about 3 times that little Fiesta. Maybe not. So it's easier to call it a day and go down to the docks at 2 o'clock in the morning and be done in sort of half hour, rather than muck around for another hour and a half tonight. It's like, it's just not worth the hassle. We do it all again tomorrow. I'm going to a place that I've been many times tomorrow. Should be alright. And yeah, on the docks at 2 o'clock, so that means I've got to put my card in about 1:30. Gives me time to do my checks, stick some diesel in, and then get down to the docks. That's 15 minutes away. So by the time I've done all of that, that'll be gone too. So I'll be getting up about 1:10 in the morning. My God. Still want to be a trucker? I need a pee, I know that. Well, nothing much to see here. At least I haven't been held up with traffic on the way back. Oh, no, spoke too soon. Here we go. Oh, this is clear. It doesn't. Couple of minutes, that's it. You've got the sun in your eyes, which will clear in a minute when I get round here. Ugh. Didn't even look. Didn't even look. He said thank you, but he didn't look until he was round the corner. How dangerous is that? Oh my word. It's funny, I went to bed, I didn't get to sleep until gone 9 o'clock last night. And I woke up about 10, 11 thinking, oh, gonna have to get up in a minute. I didn't know what the time was, I didn't bother looking, and I thought, I just felt, you know when you feel, oh, I've had a bit of sleep, yeah, tired, but I bet I've only got about 20 minutes till the alarm goes off, and my alarm wasn't due to go off until 5. So I lay there for a bit and I thought, oh, do I get up and have a pee but only have 20 minutes left in bed, or do I just hold on for 20 minutes while I'm nice and warm and cosy? I left another 5 minutes and I thought, I'm gonna have to go. What's the time? 10 to 11 at night. I was like, oh, that's lovely. You ever do that? It ends up being a lot earlier than it actually is. Let's go. We can go. Well, we can go until here. Quite sure what the tanker driver to my right is trying to do, but there's only one lane here, so you're going to have to get back in behind me, fella. You got a car up on the inside of you as well. Well done. That car ain't giving up. Oh my word, if only you had a camera going out the back there. Right, I will speak to you all later.